this is your T.W.I.B report. If you don't know what T.W.I.B stands for, this is This Week in Briggsdale.
We're going to be bringing you your news, sports, lunch and weather, and just news from around Briggsdale. First up, we're going to have Tavin and Javon with your news and weather.
Hey, I'm Tavin Clem, and I'm here with your weekly news report. So this week, on your news, there was a fake missile launch in Hawaii. Hawaii residents and tourists were so shocked at 8 a.m. in the morning when they heard this alarm. They went into safe havens, under their basements, anywhere to get off the streets and away from windows. Police investigated this mysterious phenomenon, and they found out that it was just a misplaced button. They were trying to set off the tornado alarms, but instead they hit the missile button. So after this, officials released that nothing that will happen again of this matter. Thank you, and here's Javon with your weekly.
I'm Javon. I'm here with your local weather. So starting out with today is sunny with the high of 54 degrees and a wind of 14 miles per hour. But this week, on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have a high of 58. And over the weekend, it looks like we'll have a high of 46 and a low of 32 on Sunday. Then following that Monday, we'll have a high of 45, partly cloudy over the week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, partly sunny skies with a high of 41. And that's all I have for your local news. And we have no chance of rain or snow, so that's a plus. And yeah, back to you, Tavin.
Sounds like it's going to be a little bit warmer.
Next up, we're going to have Caitlin and Nate with your news and organizations.
This week's edition of Clubs and Activities on the T.W.I.B report. This is Caitlin and Nate, and we are going to focus on FFA this week and their trip to the National Western Stock Show in Denver.
We are going to have a couple of videos of the stock show for you. At the end, we will have an interview of Jake Brown, the Vice President of the Briggsdale FFA chapter. Let's jump right into those short clips.
Jake Brown, the Vice President of FFA, and Nate Dogg and myself here, and we're going to have an update and kind of see how the adventure to the National Western Stock Show was in Denver. So Jake, what was your favorite part about this stock show?
This year's stock show was kind of fun. Being able to walk around and spend time with our chapter and other people's chapters. It was really fun and unique of being able to go down to Denver and spend a day of looking at cool and unique items for sale and being able to watch the rodeo and just spend a good day of having fun.
Well, if you could change anything about the stock show itself, what would it be?
Well, the stock show, I wish that we would have went down a little bit earlier. With falling into basketball practice and with some fits and stuff taking part. I mean, we had to wait a little bit later on, and so that we got to stay a little bit later within the night, but also getting back pretty late with kids and complaining about going to school the next day and everything. It was kind of a hassle, but just maybe like next year, since I won't be able to attend, for the other members, they would be able to go a little bit earlier, spend the day walking around instead of just hanging out by yourself.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you said stock show was pretty great, but what are like some pros and cons about stock show?
The pros of stock show is that stock show is a little bit different. There's a lot of, you can tell it's very country, but there's also, it takes part of downtown Denver where there's a lot of yuppies. And so the bad thing is that there's a lot of people that doesn't really know what's going on and act like a child with what's going on. They get the kids fed and zoo and everything. They act like they've never seen a horse before, but out here in the rural country, it's something that we see every day, every morning when we go out to feed. So it's just a little bit different with other people and other people's point of view of it. It was a little bit different, but pros was it was great having a fun time with our friends and getting the day off of school and being able to participate in this fun activity.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna sum it up here. So you said you guys got to stay a little bit later. You didn't go down as early as you would have liked. But what events did you get to take part in at the stock show with you getting there so late?
Well, we showed up about maybe an hour early before the rodeo started, and before then we got to walk around and kind of get something to eat, and then right off the bat we got to watch the rodeo, and it was good being able to watch that, but it would have been nice to walk around a little bit earlier and to get time to relax a little bit from the long drive from Briggsdale down to Denver. But the rodeo was really fun, and just being able to walk to each vendor to vendor and being able to see some cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, that's all we got time for today, Jake. Thank you for coming in and let us interview you for National Western Stock Show.
Thanks, Nate.
Come on, Nate. Sounds like FFA was quite interesting this week.
Next up, the Hats.
This is Cole here with your weekly sports T.W.I.B report, and since last week, the Falcons have played some really good basketball. I mean, they played Weldon Valley, Shining Mountain, and Pawnee. In general, the Falcons basketball really had a successful week. First off, the Weldon Valley games, both the boys and the girls picked up a win at home, with the boys' score being 52-32 and the girls being 59-23. And then the following day, the Falcons traveled to Shining Mountain and played them at their home court. The girls won the game with an astounding 48-6 score. However, the boys lost their game 40-50. As for the game against Pawnee, once again, both the boys and the girls came out with wins. The boys' game was a close one, but they came out on top with a score of 66-56, and the girls' score was 64-16. The boys' record moved to 4-6, which gets them into the top 4 in our league, and the girls are second in our league with a record of 9-1. For upcoming games, the Falcons will be facing off against Prairie and Caliche this week, and a game at Idalia at the beginning of next week. So all in all, it was a really good week for basketball, and that's all for this week's sports report.
Thanks, Cole. Sports went very well this week. That is all for your T.W.I.B report this week. Make sure you turn in next week.